You see this wood? This is non-organic IKEA wood. Our logs are organic. You see, over here at Superior Logs, we actually farm our wood from the ground.
Superior Logs, coming to a town near you. What is going on, guys? Sergeant Ambrosia here, coming back live from Lucidity SMP server. So, hope you guys are all having an absolutely fabulous day. I am myself. So anyway, as you guys would have seen in that wee opening clip to the video there, myself and Teak, we made the most cheesiest possible advert. It's terrible. I'll admit, it's completely terrible, but that is the point here. But we have finally opened Superior Logs. We are charging 2 stacks per 1 diamond. So Teak, he's been a very busy man, which we're going to come to later on in the video, but he has built the log machine. But the problem's lying is I can't produce enough bone meal, so we're going to be having to look into that at some point. So as you guys seen in the last episode, we set up the death games here. It appears that we had a new sign up, and that is Teak, our business partner, obviously. The rest of you guys in the server, come on guys, let's get firewise, let's sign up, and you know, let's have a little bit of fun here later on. Our carrot shop hasn't been doing too bad. We haven't been making a lot. We have not sold any diamond blocks yet, so I think we are going to change the price to 16 blocks for 8 diamonds. So anyway, in the meantime, I've been a busy man in between episodes. Kind of, you know, that coronavirus lockdown has, you know, been playing a lot on here. Sadly, I don't have a cam account yet, which I'm working on hopefully this week. But this is what I've been doing, and this thing's amazing. So it's steampunk inspired design of an airship, and I think it absolutely looks stunning. I need to go through and add some more detail on the sails here. This is a very kind of beta design, I guess you would say, but I need to go through, add some different colours, kind of make it look like these sails are catching a bit of wind here, and I think that could definitely look rather awesome. So anyway, downstairs, Teak messaged me the other day, and he said that he couldn't fit the log machine under our base, which is a little bit annoying, but it's completely understandable. So instead, he's built it just over here. And this thing's absolutely amazing, does the job perfectly well, producing heaps of logs, heaps of wood, which all gets collected down here, obviously. Almost died. And in between episodes, I actually died, and I lost... No, I didn't lose my spade. I lost something. I lost my helmet and my elytra, so I had to go buy another elytra, which is a little bit annoying, but obviously, you guys all know how this works. This is the basic TNT machine. I'm not too sure who was the original creator of this particular machine. It wouldn't surprise me if it was like El Mango or some of those rather nerdy SciCraft guys, but it's basic how it works. I mean, I say that. This is how it was explained. It's basic how it works, but it does some magic down here, and then some magic up there happens, and then we get wood. And then hopefully profits. But that airship is going to look amazing once it's all finally detailed, and I can't wait to get involved with that. So let's head down here. Now, I've done a bit of changes downstairs to our base. This hole here wasn't here in the previous episode, I don't think. I was going to build a water elevator, but I've since moved that off to the side over here. I need to get some soul sand for the bottom of that, obviously, but that will come eventually. So if we run down here we go. So this is the changes. Oh my goodness, this is the changes here. So obviously our storage system isn't located down here anymore. What I've done is I've made this circuit. I don't understand how it works, but what it does is it detects when the flying machine arrives, and basically it just sends it back. So it always starts off from the other end, which is a lot better. So you might be wondering, where has the storage room moved to? So instead of that, there is up here. I've put in a little bit of work. Let's run down these ways. And up here, this is an absolute hopper mess up here. I need to go through and make it a better system eventually, but that'll come relatively soon. So this here is the composter 9000. What happens is the kelp comes in, gets composted, comes out through these hopper chain, down into here, into the chest, etc. You guys know how that works. And then on this side here, we have a lockout switch, so if we want to collect kelp, then it's basically just, you know, invert the switch down in there, and then, you know, it unlocks the hoppers, which then allows the kelp to flow through down this hopper chain and into the chest underneath my feet here. So, if we run under here, like so... Oh, what is this? That's mysterious, okay. But anyway, so here is the lockout switch for the hoppers. Obviously we've got kelp flying in this side, and then we've got bone meal flying in down this side. We only have the one chest at the moment. That's about an overnight AFK session. It's not the most efficient farm, but I think in order to be producing the amount of logs that we want to be producing, we did speak about having the bamboo farm, I believe, on this side, but I think we are going to be moving that. Instead, having another kelp machine on this side, another flying machine that's going to be operating over here, so then we can double up on our productivity. If you guys have any awesome ideas, or not awesome ideas, but awesome ideas for a redstone hopper timer system that's approximately like 5 to 10 minutes, then please send them through to me over on Twitter. Tweet them at me at Sergeant Ambrosia, I believe it is. The link's down in the description anyway. But yeah, that'll be rather handy if you guys could, because I want to replace this daylight sensor system with like a hopper clock or something along those lines. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Thankfully, Fizz has restocked his store for the rockets, which is rather handy, because I was starting to run pretty low on the old rocket situation. But anyway, let's head back up over to the ship. And I want some new names for this. I'm not too sure what we should be naming this vessel. I'm missing some gold blocks on the other engine. But anyway, if you guys have any awesome name suggestions, do let them know down in the comments section below. And we're through here. About the name of this ship that we can go ahead and name it, obviously. So this is a very steampunk inspired design. I was watching a few videos on fellow YouTubers about... Oh, I'm messed up on that side. Okay, I'll come back to that later. But anyway, I watched a few videos and we worked on this design here quite a bit through the process of that, obviously. So I'm not too sure. Obviously, we've got our main base here. We've got our airship here. I'm not too sure what the purpose of this airship is going to be, apart from just looking goddamn cool. I really like it. But then, obviously, we do have the build over there. You can just see it in the corner of my render distance, which is just directly over there. So we need to come up with a build around that, which I think, it needs to be rather unique and different to what we're currently doing. Or something along the same lines, actually. We could even build like a cylinder, go something similar to that. But if you guys have any futuristic ideas, do let me know down in the comments. Well, that was incredibly frustrating, guys. For some reason, my footage of my end-raid got corrupted, sadly, which is kind of rather frustrating. But anyway, all I really went to the end for was one of these dragon heads. And obviously, as I was saying before, we were going to do some detailing on the ship here. For some reason as well, that footage is also not going to play ball. But anyway, I've done a bit of detailing on the outside here, and I think this is starting to turn out quite well, actually. Kind of added some anvils and stuff on the front, added some bone blocks, give it a bit of different colour, and it's starting to turn out quite well. Don't know what I'm going to be using that red concrete for yet. Probably going to use it on this build as well. When we were in the end, I found a few end rods, which are here. I didn't pick up too many of them, but I do want to integrate these here into the build. So we could go ahead, add some kind of around here for the extra lighting effect. But anyway, I wanted to add this dragon head up onto the front here. Did not mean to do that. So if we go up the front here, parkour. In the meantime, I've just got this grindstone here, but I want to go again, get this dragon head on the front of our vessel, like so. Do I want it there, or do I want it here? Let's go ahead and add it here. Where are we? Dragon head? Nope, that's on my head. Dragon head, and let's go ahead and place him there like that. I think that's a lot better. So anyway, let's fly away, see what this here looks like. But I've been a little bit frustrated that all that footage got corrupted, because it was about 20-25 minutes worth of footage. Obviously, it would have been edited down to probably about 10, but even then, that's quite annoying, because I almost died a few times in the end. But I got a few goodies. Got some shulker shells. Not too many, obviously. I didn't even take my bow into the end. Don't know why, just completely forgot to, but oh my god, falling down the hole. I think this is turning out really well. Definitely, I think we can go ahead and add more detail. I need to add a wheelhouse here at the back, but I think, you know, cargo-wise, it's all relatively in. But I think eventually when we do get villages, this is where we're going to put our villages. Downstairs here. Downstairs? Hello? Down in here. It's a little bit cramped down here for space, but I think it'll work quite well. In the meantime, I was just laying down some gold just to kind of see what it would look like. But I think we can utilise this hole here that I've carved into the deck just behind me over here as our area for kind of underground storage. As you'll see, quite a few ships, in particular big ships, they have storage in the middle, like so it would normally be here, but I want to be utilising the space within the middle for villager trading eventually when we get a couple of villages. Actually, when I was building this, I did notice that there was a couple of villagers, villager zombies that had spawned up on the top. But sadly, by the time I went away to go get a name tag and come back, they had despawned, which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. So I think that is going to work out rather well. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of lighting up in here. We can probably actually use this grindstone over top here. I don't know, like that. Random details. Random details. Let's go ahead and replace some of these lights. Get them out with these guys. But you can place them on there. Interesting. Not that I want to. I want to keep with lanterns for the rest of it. But anyway, you may see that I have some diamond horse armor here in my inventory, which I found, and I want to go and get a horse. Not too sure we're going to find one, but I'm going to find one somewhere, because I want another horse. Maybe back in my 1.14 single player, we had a few horses on there, and it was rather fun. What is going on here? You're a slab. Why are you placed wrong? There we go. In my 1.14 world, you guys would remember who have been around since then, that we had a couple of horses on there, and that was rather fun. Didn't really use them too much, but they look good within their diamond armor. So let's go ahead. Let's find out. I'm going to go fly around for a bit, see if I could find some horses. I actually think there's some over towards our tree farm that Teak built. So we'll head over that way and see if we can find one. So guys, it's been probably maybe a day or so since that last clip. But anyway, we've stocked up some golden apples here in our farm. We're going to go 2 diamonds for 8 apples, which I think is a relatively reasonable price. Haven't sold any gold yet, but we've sold a few more golden carrots, which is awesome. So let's go over, check out the death game, see if we've had any more people sign up. Hopefully we have. I know that Teak was. So, we've got people. We've got Pickle. Go over, check out. Link down in the description. We've got Tiger Boy, who I believe is an associate here on the server. Wandle, who is one of the other associates on the server. Teak, obviously our business partner, and ourselves. So that's going to be it's going to be quite fun. Hopefully there's a couple more people decide that they want to sign up. But anyway, let's head back over to our base, which is just off in this distance. I haven't done too much on camera. I think the last clip I was going to leave it off saying let's go find a horse, but I ended up not feeling too well after that clip, so I decided to jump off, just kind of go out, chill out for a little bit, and just kind of play here by myself. But we found a horse. He's awesome. We need to think of a name for this guy, so if you guys have a name for him, let me know down in the comments, and we can go ahead and name him, obviously. So, I'm not too sure what we are going to be doing here with our ship, but I think probably at the moment the leading idea that we have would definitely be adding in some villages into a villager trading hall. So one of these directions, I ended up digging a tunnel about 2,000 blocks over to the east. I need to find the tunnel, not too sure where it is. I think it's down there somewhere. But anyway, it goes about 2,000 blocks, and then that obviously is going to be how we're going to get our villagers back to our base here. I think it's in this direction. Is it in this direction? Oh no, there's a tunnel around here somewhere that leads off. Oh yeah, no, maybe not. It's in one of these corners. I'm not too sure where it is, but anyway, we need to go ahead and get a couple of villagers from the village off over the way. I already have secured a couple of them safe and sound in a box in that village, so they can't be attacked. So I think definitely villager trading hall is going to be a good addition to our base here. But in the meantime, I think probably we want to turn our attention a little bit more to the ship over here. And I want to start adding a little bit more detail to the build. So I'm thinking we're going to interrogate? We're going to add a little bit of terracotta here, and I want to use terracotta in the build as we are using it down at the base as well. So I'm thinking probably a lot for these engines. I want to go through and change out a few of these blocks here in the engines to cyan terracotta, just to kind of make it look a little bit different. And you know, definitely something that we can add further detail here, and you know, not make it be one color, obviously, which is the wood. Gold blocks, I'm not too sure if we're going to be keeping these on the engine here. That was kind of just a, I wouldn't say a temporary placeholder, but that was just kind of there in the meantime, to add a bit of pizzazz, I guess you could say, a little bit of pizzazz. So I was talking to Wandle last night as well on the server here. He's one of the associates. Also, like, he's a good guy. He doesn't YouTube or stream or anything like that, but he's an amazing builder, and he's certainly an amazing asset here to the server. So he has said, obviously, that we opened up our log shop that we were talking about, and we discussed that myself and Teak, we were also opening a log shop, which obviously is now open, but sadly at the time that he built his log shop we didn't realise, so there's no hard feelings towards him, and I'm sure it's the same vice versa to us, definitely. But obviously we have the capability to mass produce logs with the machine that Teak made. I'm not too sure if I've shown it on camera, but it is off over in that direction. But I would like to get this terracotta in here first and see what this is going to look like. So we're going to have 3 fences left, so let's go ahead and just place them bad boys down there like so. Get our lanterns back up. Let's go ahead, put a lantern there, and then can we put a lantern on the front here? I think we're going to have to do some tricky shit. Let's get down here, chuck a lantern on the front. I want to go ahead and move this block out. Oh, phantoms! Oh, fuck this. Where's my sword? Oh, we got some phantom guts. Come on! Not too sure what my fire pixels aren't working, but they're not. Oh my god, it's a creeper as well! Oh, wow. So I believe we can use these phantom membranes here to go ahead and repair our elytra. Obviously, we don't really need to repair our elytra because we obviously have the XP farm, which I built. It was one of the first things I did build on the series here, and that's doing a very, very good pass. So I think as well I would like to set up a golden pass or a ticket, XP ticket for that, which we could be offering within the gold store. Just actually while we're here, I would like to grab a few more blocks. What have we got? We got some smooth stone, we got some oak. Let's go ahead and incorporate that into the build. So if we head back up there relatively quick, rocket our way out. Must say I'm loving the elytra. It's certainly a game changer. Certainly a game changer. So now, where are we going to start changing things? I think possibly changing some of these bits and pieces up out here, meaning these logs. I'm not too sure if we're going to change them for logs or for smooth stone. We can try smooth stone first, see what that looks like. I'm not too sure it's going to be enough of a different texture or color to the wood. I'm not sure. Let's fly back and have a look. Flying out. Yeah, I think it's too much or not enough. I'm not too sure. So let's go ahead and try to replace these with oak. Oak. There we go. Hey. Let's go ahead and slap some oak in here, and I think that is actually going to look a lot better. So let's go ahead and replace out some of these. Anyway guys, I hope you guys are all staying relatively safe as well, knowing that this whole virus stuff is still going on. And yes, just stay safe guys, stay safe. That's kind of that's one thing that everyone needs to do: band together and stay safe. And you know, it's a little bit frustrating the fact that, you know, myself included, I'm out of work. Hopefully, as a temporary measure to help stop the virus, because I do work in hospitality. That's what I do. I'm a chef, so it's a little bit frustrating, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. So what can we do about it at the end of the day? There's really nothing we can. So I guess we just all band together and you know, get over it as a community of people. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, change out some of these blocks here and see what I think. So stay with me, and we'll be back momentarily. Whoop. Where is he? I hear him. He's somewhere. But anyway, so guys, we are coming up on about the 22-minute mark, I believe. So I'm just gonna, I've changed out the blocks up top on our steampunk vessel ship, HMS Awesome, I think we're gonna probably name it. I don't even know. But anyway, I'm not too sure if I showed this on camera, but I did update the redstone down here. It's not pretty, but it's functional. It does the job. It just sends the flying machine back. If I could speak English, would be wonderful. So just wait until this guy gets all the way back to the end here and munch on a golden carrot. Because I broke him the other day. I broke our flying machine. I think I must have left the area while it was mid-flight or something, and it unloaded, and as a result stopped working. But anyway, as you can see, I've replaced out blocks here with... I've missed some. But I've replaced out the blocks here with the... I've replaced out the blocks with oak, and I think it looks a lot better. It's just a bit of a different variation in colour, and I think that's an advantage, or lends an advantage to the build, I should say. Where are we? One more down. There we go. Anyway, so as I was saying, I think we're probably going to be leaving it off here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've just completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, let's head back over to the shopping district. Or let's get a full fucking fly would be wonderful. Let's get a full view around of this thing. Looks absolutely amazing. I want you guys down in the comments, please leave me some name suggestions for it. We're going to go through and add a bunch of detail on the side and on the bottom, etc., because it's still quite plain Jane down here. But that will be a mission for me off camera, I believe. So anyway, if you guys have enjoyed the episode, then do leave a comment down below. Slap that subscribe button if you feel the need to. And let's check and see if Superior Logs here has made us any diamonds so far. So we stocked up oak yesterday and we've made some diamonds. Ooh, that's good. Jungle Logs, haven't sold any. Dark Oak, haven't sold any. I believe Teak has been stocking these up. These we haven't sold any. And Spruce, we haven't sold any. But this is awesome. It's going well. So it's absolutely awesome. Anyway guys, peace out and we'll see you all in the next one.